Hello, welcome back to Bald and Board Games. I'm Bald.
I'm bored.
And we're going to Vegas.
Hell yeah.
We have a rulebook rundown for you of Vegas Strip.
When you see this video, I'll be in Vegas.
It's true. All right.
All right.
Vegas Strip by Allplay.
Yeah, so obviously this is going to be a gambling-esque game. We have a bunch of cool money casino chips here, a bunch of tiles with numbers and different suits on them, as well as a few other things. So, for setup, we're going to place the setup card where everyone can see it. That is this. So there's 4 of these cards. So we have a 2-player, a 3-player, 4-player, and there's a separate card for 5-player.
Okay.
We're obviously a 2-player. So for 2 players, it says 5 casinos. So we have these fixer cards. There are 6 of. We pick one to remove. Okay. So Santorini is removed. So now we have boom, 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 bam, and boom. 5 casino cards. Check the starting jackpot on the setup card. 15. Each casino will receive 15 value in poker chips. You can do however you want. There's 1s, 5s, and 10s.
Here, let's scoot these up like they have them.
Yep. So these are at the very top of our play board area.
And it looks like this was up
Well,
there.
yeah, so like it's only gonna be this is we can ignore these.
Yeah, I was looking at this. We're to put this up here.
Yeah.
What's next?
Shuffle the character cards. We do have an expansion added in here called High Stakes. We'll cover those rules shortly, but it does add 5 additional character cards. Deal 2 to each player. That kind of worked out well.
Nice.
Oh, nope, that's not what it says at all. I'm just kidding. I'm just so used to that from my other game.
Read.
Shuffle the character cards. Deal 1 below each casino.
That was entirely different than what you
Yeah, I know.
What?
There's so many games though. It's like characters. Deal 2 to each player.
You didn't even read it. You just said it.
I just read shuffle the character cards. Oh, deal 2 to each player.
It's because you just got done playing the game that we're working on.
That's
what
true.
It really is.
So for your first game, use side A. Boom, boom. That's convenient.
Yep.
That just happened.
So you can see here, there's a side B. I think side B is red for most of these. This is an expansion person here, Hot Streak.
And side B has a different effect than side A, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
Each player, choose a player card and take the matching team marker and 8 number tiles.
So I assume the team marker are these?
Bottom left corner.
Right? These are team markers?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have, it said 8 matching tiles.
8 number tiles. There should be 7 per player.
What's you're the star?
I'm the star. If the setup shows any removed tiles, it does. Each player removes those tiles in a game. So for us, on this setup card, it says remove the number 2 tile. So we will remove our value of 2 times 1. So one of our 2 values will get removed out of the game.
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
2 times 1. Okay.
The something times 2, it is not directly called out on this piece of paper. Yet, at least. Is there a 2-player rules section? Nope. Interesting. Maybe we'll call it eventually.
You're going to be able to put it underneath the rest. I don't know if we get our 7s maybe.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wrong way. Sorry, it's mine.
And 8 number tiles.
3, 4, 5.
6.
Number
Number 5.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
It's 7 numbered tiles.
This might be a table, I guess. Because I'm looking at the picture and there's only 5 in front of each player.
1, 2, 3,
There's
4,
6.
5, 6. Yeah, that's what we have right now.
Yeah.
With this, 'cause we had 1 that was removed, so there's definitely not 8 number tiles.
And it says, but it says, so this is, it says 7 per player. Which we had.
Yeah, which
7.
would be 7 per player.
Yeah. So over in the actual components, it says 7 per player. Over here, it says each player chooses a player card and takes the matching team and 8 number tiles. And based on the setup, they would take the tiles matching their color.
Yep.
Yeah, so they just have a typo. So in this case, it would be normally you would take all 7. We're playing a 2-player game. On the setup card, it says specifically to remove one of the 2s. So we will have 6 tiles. Fantastic. Very spelling mistake. Oh, this one's the longest game out of all these. 40-minute playtime.
Nice.
Each round, this is your goal. Each round, you and your assigned partner play number tiles at casinos to try and earn the most poker chips. After 3 rounds, everyone counts up their chips to see who won. Rigged and secure casinos. Sounds too easy. The catch is each team secretly chooses a rigged casino and a secure casino each round. You only want to win at the rigged casino, since staff there have been paid to overlook cheating. At secure casinos, you want to earn as much as you can without winning, because whoever wins gets kicked out with nothing. That's a fun little thing. So somehow you'll be winning and or losing money at these casinos. So whatever the secure casino is, you want to lose money. Whatever the rigged one is, you want to win money. Place your number tiles face up near your player card. This is your hand. The tiles in your hand are always public. So we have the 2, 4, 4, 5, 6, and 7 that are just already there. Game rounds, 3 phases. Phase 1, round setup. Assign teams. Everyone plays solo in a 2 or 3 player game. So if you're playing with more than 3 players, make sure you assign teams appropriately. Next, and then I'll just quickly read it. So it says, players place their team markers on the setup card to find out which team they're on. And then you just go in clockwise order to identify your teams. And actually it says it on the back. So if we just show the back of this card here, it shows so first, second, third, fourth player, team A, team B, and there's cards that say team A, team B. Deal. The player on each team, or who is solo, is the team's fixer. So we're each a fixer. Shuffle the fixer cards and deal 2 to each fixer.
We're going to put one here and one here. One's going to be rigged, one's going to be secured. I was wondering how we were going to choose.
Yes.
Nice. I like that.
So right now we have 5 casinos available. One of those 5 casinos will not be in this round. And we now have 2 cards. 1 secure, 1 rigged. Choose. Each fixture chooses a card. Rigged goes on the left-hand side of your player board. Secure goes on the right-hand side of your player board. And it says that, I'll zoom in yours, very clearly it says secure and it says rigged.
Sorry, guys. Boop, boop.
Yep. Each fixer who has a partner, so again, if you're playing with more than 3 players, takes their team's 6 partner cards. They find the 2 casinos that were dealt and place them face down on the left and right of their players' cards in the correct position. Each partner then secretly looks at their cards. So you can look at your fixer or partner cards at any time. So it's pretty much just saying that you and your partner can work together.
Yep.
Player turns. Players take turns clockwise, starting with the first player. On your turn, place 1 tile from your hand under a casino of your choice. So, boom, you would place a tile under. If necessary, rearrange the tiles at the casino so players are ranked from highest to lowest. So Nick put a 6 there. If I put the 7, I would get rearranged so 7 is on top. No. Not physically on top, but like on top, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no, you said on top. So.
Top, above.
Yeah. Still works above.
North.
Able to above or on top while being able to see every tile.
2-dimensionally north.
No.
And it's over there.
With all tiles displayed.
Always rank yourself and your partner individually if you're playing again with more.
All right. Placement rules. You're limited to 2 tiles at each casino. If you have 2 tiles at a casino, you can't place any more there. It said you can place any number of them initially. Or just say 1. 1 tile. Place 1 tile from your hand.
You can add to your total.
You can't place a 7 at your team's rigged casino.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's why it's black. I like the color differential.
Yep. Your cheating is too obvious and the dealer won't cover you. You can play your 7 at an opponent's rigged casino.
Because you don't know what it is.
Just not the one your team rigged. Cool. You can never tie the leader. The highest ranked player at the casino is called the leader. You can never place a tile that will give you the exact same total as the current leader. You must either beat or play under them. This only applies to the leader. You can tie any other player who's not leading.
Okay.
You must follow all character rules. Each character adds a unique rule at the casino that can get in the way or be used to your advantage. And it says, see the character for details. So we'll go over what all of these mean in a moment, saying that this stuff on the card here adds to the limitations or advantages of placing at that casino. Collect payouts. When everyone has played all tiles in their hand, so you go back and forth, play one at a time between all the casinos. When everyone has played all tiles in their hand, follow these steps. The fixers reveal their rigged casinos, one at a time in turn order. When a rigged casino is revealed, the leader there takes the entire jackpot on it. Everyone else gets nothing. Every player returns their tiles from their rigged casino to their hand. All casinos with tiles left are secured. Each secure casino, the leader returns their tiles and gets no chips. All casinos with tiles left are secure. At each secure casino, the leader returns their tiles and gets no chips. They are kicked out. Then each other player takes chips from the supply equal to the total value of their tiles. Okay. So the rigged ones, you get the money on the tile. And then for the secure ones, you get it from the supply equal to what you place there. Cool. Every player returns all the remaining tiles to their hand. Each team with 2 partners counts up their combined winnings for the round and splits them evenly. So that gives you a rigged example.
It says it right on our things too, which is nice. So it says leader gets jackpot, everyone but leader gets tile value.
Nice. Perfect. Splitting winnings. When playing with a partner, the 2 of you must place all chips you collected during the round in the team winnings pile below the set of cards. So again, that's on the back side of the card. There's all this, so you place it below your team. At the end of each round, you split the pile 50-50. If an even split is impossible, return 1 chip to the supply. Next round, if you're scoring casinos, if the game hasn't ended, refill each casino with 0 chips on it up to the starting jackpot, which is 15 for us. Amount on each set of card. Pass the first player marker clockwise and start the, which I assume is this. First player marker.
No. Oh. Or that. I don't know.
No, this is just a random thing that came with it.
So yeah, that.
Yeah. I just didn't want to get rid of that until I found out we needed it for any of the games.
I want to get rid of it. It's nice. Wooden chip.
Go for it.
Put a shot glass on it.
So game after 3 rounds, quarters with that. Woods. After 3 rounds, the 2 individual players with the most and second most chips win together. Interesting. In a tie, the tie player who earned the most chips in the last round is ranked higher.
So that's going to change here in a second.
For 2 players, yeah. So there's a solo play. So if you're not assigned a partner, you play as a lone fixer and keep all your winnings for the round. With 2 or 3 players, all players are also solo every round. So the team markers and partner cards are not used. 2-player rules. With 2 players, each player takes a second full set of tiles to use as blockers. On your turn, you must place one of your tiles and 1 blocker in either order. Each set of blockers acts like a partnered player, except you never collect poker chips from your blockers, either from casino payouts or characters. If your blockers win a jackpot, return it to the supply. You may place your 7 blocker at your rigged casino.
Makes sense because it's not yours.
Yep. On the first turn of each round, the first player places only 1 blocker. They also take the last turn of the round, placing their last normal tile. So the first turn of each round, the first player places only 1 blocker. Then they take the last turn. Okay. So clarifications. So table talk is not allowed until the last tile is placed. You can discuss decisions with your partner except to clarify rules. So you can't discuss, yep. With 4 players, the set of cards are different team positions in the last round. Avoid repeat partners. With 2 or 4 players, the casino that is not dealt to anyone is always secure. Okay. When you get chips from a character, take them from the supply. If you have a partner, add the chips to your team's winnings to split at the end of the round. So we still play. So we still played all 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So meaning it's secure for everyone, I assume.
What?
So it said 2 to 4. The casino that's not dealt to anyone is always secure.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which is not good.
when you get
Because you don't want to win the jackpot, the secure casino.
no, but you get the total of your
Only if you're not the
tiles,
leader.
If you're not the leader, yeah.
So so for us, we're gonna know one secure, one rigged.
Yeah.
But then there's two other secures out there and a rigged. Yeah.
Yeah. When you get chips from a character, take them from the supply, not the jackpot. If you have a partner, add the chips to your team's winnings, split at the end of the round. When a character adds chips to a casino's jackpot, take them from the supply, unless stated otherwise. If a casino's jackpot isn't claimed during scoring, do not reset it to the starting amount. Any chips added by characters stay on the casino, and any chips removed are not replaced unless there's 0. That's when you would reset to 15 for our game. Whatever the total is on the set of card.
Yep.
Casino owner B does not activate if there is no previous leader. Whatever that is, casino owner B.
Oh, that's the B side of casino owner.
Oh, got it.
Cards. Yeah.
So casino does not activate if there is no previous leader. Okay. High roller A.
Oh, not the card.
Oh, so this is
I'll
her.
cover all these.
High roller A, yeah. Activates every round, including the first after refilling all jackpots. Okay. Adding a +3 token to a tile increases its number by 3 for all purposes, including payouts. If the token is removed, the tile immediately loses its +3. Only check for leader ties after adding or removing the +3 tokens. In a learning game, if a player realizes during scoring that they mistakenly placed their 7 on a rigged casino, they lose 10 chips from their personal winnings.
Good.
With experienced players, the offending player loses all their winnings for the round. If you can't legally place a tile anywhere on your turn,
all our winnings for the round. I love it.
Yeah. If you can't legally place a tile anywhere on your turn, instead discard a tile from your hand, return it to your hand at the end of the round. So, yeah, what did the things mean at the bottom of our...
We'll get to that in a second, but is that on here? Max. Oh, max of 2 tiles placed out.
Right.
Per casino.
Rigged can't play 7.
Rigged can't play 7. And red X equals crown. I don't know what that is. Was that not in the thing? Rigged can't play 7. Makes it. So that's your lounge singer. Check mark equals crown. So that'll probably happen right here. Hold on. Let me find her. Leader tiles are allowed here. Tied leaders evenly split the chips. So lounge singer says leader ties are... Oh, so no...
So leader can't play 7. Oh, no, this means you can't play 7.
It says leader can't tie.
So the crown is the leader.
The crown's the leader. So leader can't tie. Is what that's going to indicate. Didn't we... You covered something about leader tying, right? Didn't you?
Yeah, you can't tie with... Oh, you can't tie with the leader. That's what it is.
Yeah, okay. So that's what it is. Okay.
Reference. Got it. So max 2 tiles. You cannot tie with the leader to location, and you cannot play your 7 at your rigged. Boom.
Okay, cool. So 2 other things to cover in this rulebook rundown is we have the high stakes expansion.
Oh, yeah.
So for this, it adds 10 new characters, which is really 5 characters side A, 5 characters side B. And it says we recommend playing with only 1 character each game.
Oh, perfect.
We're gonna play them all.
We ended up with 1 character anyway.
Yeah. So moving tiles. Whenever you use a high-stakes character to move, swap, or remove tiles on a casino, you must make sure to follow the rules of that casino. For example, you may not remove a tile from a casino if it would cause a leader to tie between any players. Because, again, that's what we discovered. Similarly, you may never place, move, or swap your 7 onto your team's rigged casino.
Makes sense.
A few other rules. If a character rule uses may, you can choose to do it or not. Moving or swapping a tile to a new casino counts as placing a tile there. For example, Rockstar, which is one of the characters, grants 1 value chip when move or swapping onto their casino. So that would count as placing there. Add an =1 red tile to value... adding that tile... Oh, okay, cool. I was reading it and trying to understand it. Okay, so let's put it out here for everyone to see. So this tile here is for this specific expansion, most likely for one of these characters. Yes, it is. So this instantly makes everything equal to 1. So if the tile is removed and moved on to another casino, remove, that equals 1 from the casino. So certain character abilities can trigger that. When you move another player's tile, resolve effects as if they placed it at the new casino. When you discard a tile, remove it from play until the next round, and then return it to your hand. When you return a tile to your hand, you may play it again on a future turn, which means you'll take an extra turn that round. Okay, so now I'll zoom into here. Let's go through what all these do. All right, you want to call out each one? I'll say what it does.
Yes, I'm just giving you your
Started.
extra set of tiles here. Figured you want the moons. Was the purple? Because we're 2-player, we each get 2 sets.
The ones I want, I can't have any. So take the black next.
Yeah, exactly. So what I was just doing here, just to illustrate, is that in a 2-player game, you get 2 sets of tiles.
Yeah. So
There's a
now,
blocker
boom, boom.
and a user. Okay.
All right.
So we have the cooler.
So the cooler is the only tile or the only character we will not use in a 2-player game. There can never be more than 5 tiles total here at that location.
And on the card, you can see it says 3 or more.
Yep.
Needed.
So that is the only one we'll slide right out of the way and not use.
High roller.
High roller, side A. At the start of each round, add 3 extra chips to this casino. And again, before we go to the next one, each of these have a side A and a side B.
Yep.
We're just going to read side A because that's what we'll start playing with. We'll read side B in our playthrough as we go through and use that for different
So this would only go on the casino she's under, right?
Yeah, so each of these is only based on what casino they apply to.
Got it. And this just means every time you refresh.
Start of each round, yeah.
Start of each round. Got it. So start of each round, add an additional 3?
Yeah.
So like if you don't collect the jackpot, it's just slowly going to be adding 3. Damn. The Rockstar, side A.
The Rockstar. When you place a tile here, get 1 coin. So it shows, place a tile down, and then, so it's not even get 1, so it's just right from the slide, boom, grab one.
Showgirl.
If you place a tile here during your first turn of the round, get 2 credits.
Nice.
Or chips.
Credits. Just keep changing it. Lounge singer. Oh, you can tie the leader.
So lounge singer, this is the up. So leader ties are allowed here.
Nice.
Tied leaders evenly split the chips they win. If there's an odd number, return 1 chip to the pile.
Cool. The whale.
The whale. When you place a tile here, add 1 to the casino, which is pretty self-explanatory based on the picture.
The comedian.
The comedian. If this casino is a secure casino, it pays double to anyone who gets credit. So everyone but the leader.
Cool. The casino owner.
When the leader is here, when the leader here changes, the old leader automatically gets 2 coins.
Interesting.
That's why it's upside down crown.
Fun. Because it was usurped.
Yeah.
Pro gambler.
If you have only 1 tile here, add a +3.
I was wondering how this got
If you place a second tile, remove the +3.
Ah.
So pro gambler, if you're just taking a shot and put a number down, automatically +3.
Muscle.
There can never be the number 4 at this tile.
Now we're on to the expansions. Hot streak.
Hot streak. When you place a 7 here, get 3 coins.
Politician.
When you place a 5 here, distribute 3 coins from the supply between any casino.
That's funny. Card sharp or card shark.
And it should be shark. I hate
Thank
shark.
you.
Sharp technically is a word, but it's so weirdly phrased with card.
Yes, everyone knows that sharp is a word.
No, in gambling.
Okay.
Like, being a sharp is the same that, like, you know the game better than anyone else. Like, you have the advantage. But the old school way is just card shark.
Mm-hmm. Because like a shark in the water.
Yeah. When you place a 6 here, you may swap one of your tiles at any casino with a tile in your hand.
That's cool.
That's fun.
The magician.
When you place a 2 here, you may move one of your tiles to a different casino.
Cool. Slightly
And only a tile from that location to a different casino.
Jazz musician.
And the Yaz musician. This casino has the ability equal to an adjacent casino.
Ooh, very cool. On the other side. So that's in the dead center. That's great.
Yeah, so if it's in, let's say where Sunset Gondola is, it would get both abilities on either side. If it's on Arabian Nights over here, it would only get the adjacent one, which is Gold Rush.
So it gets both of them automatically, or do you pick one or the other?
No, it gets both.
Nice. Oh, yeah, it says plus.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So again, that's the side A effects for each of these. Side B are somewhat similar, but a little bit extra in some of these cases. So you might get extra coins, extra things happen, etc. Again, in our playthrough, we'll cover those as we lay them out.
Cool. Yeah. So, so what you're doing is you're choosing that rig. You're choosing a secure. Both of us will be. You're trying to end up with the highest jackpot at your rigged casino, and you don't want to be the leader at the secured casino, but you want to have a high tile value so you can get paid out for that.
Yes.
So the fifth casino that we don't get is always secured, so you kind of always want to put something at that other fifth casino potentially to get money paid out on that.
Only if you're not the leader, yeah.
Yeah, well, because if you have an idea of what the fifth casino is, because you don't want to put all yours potentially on what the other person's rigged is, because then you're not going to get the chips for their rigged casino if you're not the leader.
That's true. Yeah, so it'll be a fun strategy aspect here.
Right, because I would get paid out if I was leader at your rigged casino as well.
Yeah, rigged casino, yeah, the leader gets paid.
Rigged is rigged, secure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Secure term, but yeah.
So where do these come in? This is just the half? And then where did these come in? I didn't see anything in the decision to put these out.
Oh, those are side B of some of the new ones.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but it says it would automatically equal one value.
Got it. Which makes sense.
I'm assuming this indicates leader. Like that we put it out to say we are the leader.
Oh, maybe. It didn't say in the book.
I don't remember it specifically saying. It just says you.
Oh, it's for if you're doing teams.
Oh, so never mind. We don't need this.
Yeah. So you just determine a first, second, third, and fourth player.
Yeah.
Based on those little tokens.
Okay.
I'm trying to see here. It's supposed to be on side B of the newer ones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 7's equal 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Cool. Fun. Nice little gambling, bluffing sort of thing here. That's going to be a fun strategic game. So far, each of the Allplay games we've gone through Ruins and we went through Money as well. They've each been very different, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love when you have these quick, relatively simple games, but they are all very, very different. Not hard to learn either. Easy to get out, jump into, depending on what kind of mode you're in. If you want to do like a little gambling, you got this. If you want to do, a more combo thing, you got Ruins. If you want to do a little more of a push your luck, trying to set collection, you have Money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, everyone. That was a rulebook rundown for Vegas Strip by Allplay. Thank you for joining us here at Bald and Board Games. I'm Bald.
I'm bored.
We'll see you
in the playthrough.
at the table.